Welcome to this week's Beer Gut Monday. I'm Dan.
And I'm Joe.
Hope you're all doing well this Monday. This week we are trying Rogue's Dead Guy Ale, Oregon brewed. I've had a lot of Rogues before, maybe the hazelnut, the mocha, some other ones I don't really remember because I tried so many beers, but I have not tried this one, so it's going to be very interesting.
And before today, I've never even heard of Rogue, so we had a pretty unbiased selection right now.
That's right. But yeah, again, we're going to use our Sam Adams cups that we got 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? I didn't remember.
Yeah.
I was hungover. I was drunk. I didn't remember anymore. So yeah. So let's try this out.
We brought you out from the outside edition today in our lovely debris-filled backyard.
That's right. Because that's what men do. Chop wood. So the color is very nice. It's very ambery. It reminds me of Sam Adams Boston Lager. It is kind of filtered. Smells good, yeah.
It smells like some type of fruit that I can't put my finger on. Almost like a dry apple or
Yes,
something.
just about to say an apple. So,
It smells very good.
yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. The head is pretty good as well. It's still bubbling. Interesting.
So, definitely say it's the most bitter beer we have tasted so far, but only a little bit. Like,
Right.
certainly not a lot in there, but more so compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
I think it does seem to taste a lot like Boston Lager in general, too.
Agreed. Boston Lager. It's funny how you say Boston Lager and you say this is bitter, because Boston Lager, in my opinion, is more bitter than this.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm saying we haven't tried that on the show yet, so out of the two that we've tried, this is more bitter than those.
This is true, and we won't try Sam Adams.
So I gotta say it's good.
Yeah, it's very good.
And the label is called the Dead Guy Ale. Picture of a skeleton guy on top of a beer keg. Nothing on the back, no little story about it or anything. Dedicated to the rogue in each of us, though. This tiny label up top. Doesn't even say where, or Oregon brewed, but not necessarily exactly where it is.
All right.
So what else do you think about the beer?
I like it. It's kind of a standard beer for me. Yeah, just a standard beer for me. This is kind of my kind of beer where if I would drink a beer that's not extravagant, this is what I would drink. Because it is still crafty, but it's not. I guess I'll relate it to the Bud Light of craft beer, in a sense.
I would definitely not go that far. It's
No.
a little more developed than to call it.
Right. I'm just saying, like, our previous weeks, having a chocolate mocha porter or a pomegranate wheat ale compared to this is kind of
This just doesn't branch out much.
Right.
It's not really outside of the box at all.
right, and that's kind of what I mean from the Bud Light of craft beer. It's not crazy. It's just good.
It's pretty much Boston Lager, except I'd say a little bit lighter
Uh-huh.
and a little bit sweeter. But not by a lot, not by many factors.
Right.
But absolutely still a good beer. I mean, I could consider drinking this every single day.
Yeah.
I don't have any qualms about it.
That's right.
So, The real question is, what is your number?
My number is, I want to say an 8. Only because I can't drink this every day if I really wanted to and develop a beer gut. But yeah, an 8. An 8. It's, for me, I like crazy beers. Maybe the first week where we did the Lion Stout.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of complex and it always built on flavors and the complexity was very, very up there. But yeah, an 8. How about yourself?
I don't know. It's kind of difficult to judge because, on one end, it tastes really good,
Right.
and I enjoy the flavors,
Right.
and it's certainly a fantastic beer. But on the other side, like we were kind of talking about before, it's a little boring. There's,
Just a standard beer.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think I'm gonna go with a 7, just because it doesn't knock my socks off, but at the same time, it's still a good beer. So I only want to give a really high score to a beer that I think is truly different and something that everybody should really try. So a mediocre score or a high-ish score is plenty fine for this beer, I'd
Right.
say.
I agree. So, another week, another beer. Pretty good. But yeah, we're going to finish these beers and we'll see you next week. All right,
Cheers.
Cheers.